in New Jersey.
Hail balls. Those must have been
like
baseball size. Yeah.
With one of those, doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, a team that's hitting really well right now, the Cincinnati Reds, guys, still in the mix. They've been struggling last few games, but still in the mix for a postseason berth. The Reds only 2.5 games out of the division lead, but maybe they're hitting that midseason swoon right now. They've lost 4 games in a row. Tonight they begin a series at home against the Atlanta Braves. Early on, this is the first inning. Brandon Phillips, check it out. To right center right there. Nate McLuth can't make the grab. Phillips in safe with the double. Lance Nix, the very next batter, a hard shot to second. That's good enough to bring in Willie Taveras. Reds up 1-0. There would be 2 rain delays in this one. That's right. The tarps come out. A big-time delay. They are back on the field right now, and the Reds lead in the 6th inning. 3-1 is your score right now in the 6th. How about those Louisville Bats at home trying to get back in the win column against the Norfolk Tides? In the 5th, the Bats commit 2 major errors, and the Tides capitalized. Carlos Rojas, a sacrifice to center, scores Robbie Hammock. 3-2 Bats in the 5th. Same inning now. Bats finally showing some deep. Flashing a leather is Drew Sutton for the out at third. They get out of the inning with the 3-2 lead, and then in the 7th, 4-2 ball game. Kevin Big Bat Barker, yard work, going deep, a solo homer to right, his 9th on the year. Bats on top 5-2, and they go on to win 6-4 as your final score. They are back on the diamond tomorrow morning at 11:45. A report in the New York Times says former Major League Baseball slugger Sammy Sosa tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs back in 2003. The report says Sosa was one of the 104 players, which also included Alex Rodriguez, who tested positive in baseball's anonymous survey. Sosa is 6th on the all-time home run list. He's gone on record, however, as saying he had never used performance-enhancing drugs. While a whole lot of golfers would not be able to move on from a final round collapse in the Masters, Kentuckian Kenny Perry says he's doing just that. Perry had a 2-shot lead with 2 holes remaining in April's Masters, but really struggled down the stretch, losing in the playoff to Angel Cabrera. Now he is in New York for the U.S. Open. That begins on Thursday. He was asked about his meltdown at Augusta.
How do you look back on your on Augusta, on the Masters, and what happened on Sunday?
Very positive. Enjoyed it. It was a good ride. Look forward to the opportunity to try to get in there again. Made me hungrier, basically. It just, you know, it gave me a lot of confidence to give me the ability to know that I can do it. I mean, I had it. I mean, that was something I had. Just kind of like '96, I had that deal done too at the PGA, and I just let it, you know, I just didn't quite finish it out. So I know I can do it. It's just, you know, I got to kind of rethink it a little bit when I'm coming down on the last couple holes and not get ahead of myself. So.
And day 1 of the Indiana Boys State Golf Tournament in the books. The Floyd Central Highlanders 7th after day 1 at 19 over par. Providence is right on their heels at 20 over. Floyd Central's David Frank is the top local golfer after day 1. He's tied for 4th at even par. The tournament wraps up tomorrow, guys, and Franklin, Indiana should be a scorcher up there. Some good golf being played out there, though. We'll be right back after this.